TFLF, Transformers Lore Fast! Transformers Lore Fast is a series intended to give you just as much information as you need to jump onto Transformers stories right now by giving you a feel for the universe. For more in-depth information, check out the main Transformers Lore series. For now, TFLF is the little brother of Transformers Lore that speeds around on crack. So this fall, IDW is bringing together several of their properties into one continuity with the storyline Revolution, and I think it would be a good point to jump on. Here's the brief facts. Cobra is an international terrorist organization that seeks to rule the world and has been around for centuries. It is led by a Cobra commander who is elected every so often. I think it was 7 years, but I can't be bothered to go back and check. This election comes in the form of leaders of the organization killing as much enemies as possible. As Cobra expanded, they infiltrated many different organizations. They even created the Yakuza. They also allied themselves with the Arashikage clan of ninja. Flash forward to the Cold War. General Joseph Colton leads the American unit called the Adventure Team to fight international communism. Their antics are done in the public and they become widely loved by American society. Moving to 2005, General Hawk is putting together a spiritual successor to the Adventure Team, the Joint Services Special Counter-Terrorist Group, also known as G.I. Joe, named after General Colton. His recruits include Scarlet and Duke. Later, Snake Eyes, a former ninja of the Arashikage clan, joins with the group. Unlike the Adventure Team, G.I. Joe is secret and the populace do not know that they exist. In 2008, after the Decepticon occupation of Earth, G.I. Joe begins to unintentionally interfere with the plans of Cobra, which lead to them discovering what Cobra is. They fight a secret war with Cobra until their secret agent inside of Cobra kills the Cobra Commander. That's right, G.I. Joe fans, Cobra Commander dies this early in the game. Following the death of the Cobra Commander, the leading agents of Cobra fight the Cobra Civil War, where each Cobra officer tries to kill the most G.I. Joes. G.I. Joe loses over 1,000 Joes as well as their secret headquarters, the Pit. Crake wins and becomes the Cobra Commander. Immediately, he spreads his forces out and attacks Sanzao, which they conquer in an event called Cobra Command. G.I. Joe tries its best to defend the country, but Cobra is victorious. They then nuke the country into an irradiated wasteland, while also becoming recognized as a global power by the United Nations. Cobra no longer operates in the shadows. On top of that, they leak G.I. Joe's existence to the public. The year of 2010 is just G.I. Joe trying to stay alive, jumping from base to base and trying to work around large budget cuts. General Hawk is fired and replaced with Duke, who is promoted to lieutenant. Scarlet takes over Duke's role as the field commander. All this struggling to live finally ends when Snake Eyes is thought dead after a fight with Storm Shadow. After this, General Joseph Colton steps in and replaces Duke, who goes back to his original station. General Colton reforms G.I. Joe entirely to triple its budget and make it into a public fighting force, essentially a second adventure team. G.I. Joe operates with limited success at this time, though Cobra remains effective. However, this comes to an end when it is revealed that Duke has a secret vegetative wife that he supports by using money he got from Cobra before he even became part of G.I. Joe. Colton has Duke removed from the team and G.I. Joe's publicity goes down from there. Scarlet once again replaces Duke as the field commander. There's a time skip to 2015 where, in between, G.I. Joe loses most of its funding and is on the verge of being deactivated. Duke's wife finally dies and he begins work as a mercenary. Cobra Commander disappears and Tomax begins leading Cobra. This may be because the Cobra Commander was killed in the time skip, but I'm not really sure. Also, Snake Eyes is actually alive and works for Cobra. Why? I don't know, they don't tell you. So yeah, the G.I. Joe timeline is a bit weird and we really don't know what state Cobra or G.I. Joe will be in when we see them in Revolution. Good reading.